Hello and welcome to Armed with Controllers. Fabs is here again, and today I'm going to be playing the online beta of Gundam Breaker. Yes, it's yet another Gundam game, but what the heck, they're fun. Now this one is different in that it's a hack and slash that's based around the conceit of all these being the Gunpla model kits. So isn't that nice? So you get to have a lot of fun, you know, kit bashing as they call it, putting different bits and pieces from different things together, making your own little Gundam, as you can see here. This is the nightmarish monstrosity I've created, appropriately called The Mess, because it's a horrible mix of colours and everything. So, let's get cracking. Now, this game is designed to be played online with as many people as possible, because I've tried playing these levels here, this one in particular on my own. It's damn near impossible. So yeah, this is a game where you basically go online, get a bunch of like-minded Gundam otaku, and have a lot of fun blowing stuff up. So, yeah, as I said earlier, the game operates under the conceit that you're using model kits here. And although this level here is clearly very basic, a military base, we're going to be in Antarctica in a moment. It does play around with that concept a bit as well. One of the levels here on this beta is actually a kitchen table with boxes for model kits sitting about as scenery, which is pretty fun. So basically this game, yeah, it's a hack and slash, and as you beat up all these crazy model kits that you're fighting up against, you can pick up different bits and pieces. Like say I could destroy this delightful Gundam Mark II here, and I could get, say, its chest or its legs, which at the end of the stage I can pick them all up, and there you have it. I've got some bits and pieces to use to build my own crazy mobile suits, as we've seen here. And in keeping with the model kit conceit, you can actually blow parts off of your opponents as you're fighting them. I'll point that out next time it happens. It can also happen to you as well, which is a bit worrying. I've seen the head blow off many times, which in turn means you can't log on to something. In fact, there, you just saw it there, I sliced a suit in half. Now it's always a good idea to do that, because if you get close enough to the chest portion, which is the top half, when they're in half, like so, you can do a firm attack and just do a one-hit kill before the two parts actually join up. So as you can see here, did that, and I got myself Zeta Gundam legs. Get in. Okay, so how does this play anyway? It's a touch simplistic. I'm not going to say it's OMG best game ever, because the combat is ridiculously simple, in that you have a weak attack button and a strong attack button, along with a sub-weapon that you can assign or whatever. And the weak and strong attacks will alter themselves depending on how close you are to the enemy. So it'll be either like beam rifle there, a quick shot or a charged shot, or, as I'm going to see in a second, quick slash with my weapon, or a heavy one. There are a whole load of different sub-moves that you can do, like I've got a circular spin and a shoulder ram for my two special ones, in addition to a quick HP refill, which is definitely needed. But other than that, no. Most of the differences in how you're playing, it depends on how you've built your suit. Like for example, I've got here, this one equipped with a beam rifle and a Zaku Heat Hawk. Well, actually it might be a Heat Hawk from the Sinanju. But the important thing is, crazy BMAX kind of deal. And that gives me access to a certain set of moves. You can go completely bare-fisted. If you want to use, say, the G Gundam arm pieces, it'll probably make sense to go bare-fisted, so you can do things like the Shining Finger and whatnot. So in that respect, the real meat of the moveset and combat options does come from how you've built your little dude, which is pretty cool. It makes it feel like it actually makes a difference what you're doing when you do come to build your nightmare. I'll show at the end of this video, I'll give you a quick rundown of the basic suit edit function, which is pretty nice. Okay, so At the moment, I see in the beta at least, the suits that you're fighting. There's not obviously a whole load. God knows just how many there are. But there's a good selection. Even in terms of Universal Century stuff, big ones. It seems to be sticking largely to Zaku 2s and Gems from the first series, and the Zeta Gundam, along with the Gundam Mark II from Zeta Gundam. There's also the Sinanju from Unicorn. I've also fought the Heavy Arms. That's the Endless Sports version. No, it's the Kotoki Custom variety from the recent selection of model kits. So yeah, they're actually doing a pretty good job of emulating real life in that regard, because all the stuff we're fighting here, obviously you get model kits of them. I think at the moment I am fighting either 1 to 100 or 1 to 144 scale Titans version Gundam Mark II. I think the Zeta Gundams I was fighting earlier, they were 1 to 100 scales because they're slightly bigger. And yeah, they've tried to match it to the models available at the moment, which is pretty cool. So yeah, there's in this demo at least, there's a cool selection. One hopes that when the game does come out at the end of this month, there'll be a huge selection. I mean, I can't imagine it take that much to program in all the suits you want. I mean, so long as I get to make my tall geese with the God Gundam's arms and, shall we say, the heavy, give it God Gundam's arms, the heavy arms cannon, and I'll be happy. I'll be happy then. Okay, so here we go, fighting a couple of RX-782 Gundams, the original Gundam for those who don't know, and these are huge. These are based on the 1 to 60 scale perfect grade ones, which are you build one of these, they're up to your knee, and well they should be, because they cost about £300 I think. There aren't many perfect grades out there, of course, probably because they're horribly expensive, designed only for the serious collector. And they require an obscene amount of skill to build correctly, I expect. I mean, I've built a few kits in my time, I've bought a few. I managed to completely balls up a perfect grade, real grade Zeta Gundam, which was kind of annoying. So I've been sticking to HGUC and other HG 1 to 144 scale ones at the moment, because they don't take up that much room, they're largely cheaper, there's a bigger selection of suits to go for. So yeah, I kind of like that. The last kit I bought actually, it was about a year ago now I think about it, damn, was the Susanoo from Gundam 00. In fact, I have him sitting to my top left right now, guarding my books, because that's what he does. Okay, so final boss time, and of course, because we live in a world that just can't get enough of frigging Gundam Seed, it's Jesus Yamato's own Freedom Gundam. Yay! And he seems to be helped out by a bunch of white Sinanjus, which is kind of weird. Oh well, so let's just slice these guys apart, because that's what they deserve, being sliced up. Okay, so one of the nice things about this online mode as well is that dudes help each other out if you're knocked out. Rather than being an insta-death respawn with then you end up getting fewer pieces at the end of the level, you can actually help them out, so you can go, quick, get up my friend, and I'll help you. Okay, so fairly easy I thought, and again I think it's 4 fairly powerful mecha, which is kind of cool. So you've got 30 seconds at the end of each stage to pick up all the pieces left. I've sped it up just because no one wants to jump up and down and run around. Well, everyone sucks. Okay, so that's level complete. Lots of moon speak about how well I did, and that's a lot of pieces. I'm going to enjoy building editing my dude now. I think it's going to be pretty cool. So let's move straight to that then, shall we? So first off, I need to build all the parts that I got in the last battle. So here we go, building the Kotoki version Endless Waltz Heavy Arms chest. I've skipped the building of the rest just because it takes so long. Okay, so this is actually changing the suit. As you can see, each different part of the body can be customised. Each different part has its own different stats. As you can see here, it seems to make sense for me, based on all the plus and blue I see there, to change to the Sinanju chest. As much as I'd like the Heavy Arms chest, I think that the Sinenju is going to be the way forward. So let's do that, shall we? Bang! Okay, what arms do I want now? Nope, still want to double check the body first. It's a tough decision, but you know, you can make more than one. You can save various different suits to your file, which is cool. Okay, so heavy arms. They look pretty cool. They seem to do me well when it comes to stats. I think they also unlock another sub-weapon actually, some shoulder cannons, which is kind of cool. But never mind, next time. So legs. As you can see here, as much as I'd like to have the, what I think are the freedom legs, I don't have the builder's stat yet to actually make use of it. So just like in real life, you don't want to buy things that are too complex for you to put together because it'll end badly. So I'm just going to stick the Zeta Gundam legs on because they look awesome and they do me good for stats. So I think I'm going to be sticking with the Master Gundam backpack there, the crazy wings there. Backpacks do have a certain, they can do certain things to your suit. I think Master Gundam one makes your barehanded weapon attack better in some fashion. But oh well. So let's change my rifle. Yes, let's have a clay bazooka. Get in. I think that might be from the Strike Gundam actually, I'm not sure. Okay, so just going to amend my options now, so that next time I go into battle I've got more moves to take care of. And finally, modules. I don't have any, so that's no use whatsoever. Okay, so that thing looks like a mess, so let's paint it a little, shall we? Yes, you can even customise how it looks in terms of colour and whatnot. You can paint each individual part on its own, but I like to just set a basic colour scheme and do it all that way. That looks nice. So as you can see here, I've saved a few colour schemes based on my previous suits and whatnot, and actually that one doesn't look too bad. Interesting. So yeah, so I can instantly apply that and see how it looks without having to go through a tedious process of paint arm, paint head, etc. Okay, I think I'm going to stick with that one there. Yeah, that looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Alright, well, this has been Fabs for Arm with Controllers. Join me next time for more crazy stuff from that eastern island of Japan. So, game hard and good night.